Hello, I'm John Joe Regan, you're watching Fighters on the TV, and we're here today with UFC middleweight superstar Michael Bisping. Mike, you're headlining UFC 120.
Hello, I'm Michael the Cat Bisping, and I'm here with Fighters Only extraordinary reporter John Joe Regan. John, I think your cameraman just said to raise the level a little bit. I'm telling you how to do your job, but come on, sort it out. I haven't got dressed up in my best Sunday outfit for nothing, you know.
You're more experienced.
I'm busy, I've got battles to fight across the world. You know, John, let's get the interview done, let's get it done right. Speak up, man, crying out loud.
So we're here with Michael Bisping. Mike, you're headlining UFC 120 against Yoshihiro Akiyama. Give us your thoughts on that fight and tell us what you're thinking as you're going into it.
Well, number one, I'm very excited for the fight. I think Akiyama, well, put it this way, he's lost one fight in 5 years, you know, so that says a lot. He's very well rounded, he's a dangerous striker, he's an exciting fighter, he's a superstar in Japan. What's not to get excited about? A main event at the O2 Arena in London, the greatest city in the world. I'm very, very excited. My training's going fantastically. I feel I've matched up well with him. I think it's a good fight for me. I think he's definitely going to bring a lot to the table. It's going to be a tough test. But I think it's a fight that I should be able to win reasonably comfortably.
Okay. A lot of people think you're going to win this fight reasonably comfortably. You're obviously the favourite going into it. Is there any danger in that, Mike? Can it possibly make you a bit complacent? Does it bring any pressure being the favourite?
It always has an extra sense of danger being the favourite. In terms of would it make me complacent? Absolutely not. You know, every single fight I have, I train, you know, like it's a world title shot, you know, like my life's on the line or my career's on the line. So, you know, I never get complacent. I have a lot of achievements I'm yet to achieve, a lot of goals I want to achieve. You know, I want to be a world champion, I want to earn a lot more money, I love fighting, I'm passionate about it, you know, so I'm training as if it's the biggest fight of my life, and it's going really well. I'm very confident in my training, and very happy with my skill set right now.
Okay. Well, speaking of
quiet at the back.
Speaking of goals in sport in the future, we opened the questions up today to some of our friends on Twitter and Facebook.
Oh yes, our friends, the Michael Bisping Internet fan site. Yes, I'm very popular on the internet.
The Forum fan club, UK top team.
Particularly on the American forum. Oh yeah, shout out to the UK top team on the underground.
I've noticed you've been on the underground a bit.
A little bit, yeah. It's starting to come round,
I had about that.
Yeah, you know, you get on there and you say hello, they'll change their mind very quickly.
The nice guys are happy.
Yeah.
Anyway,
fuck the underground, is that what they say?
Fuck the UG, yeah, fuck the UG.
Fuck the UG, yeah.
I don't understand that in America.
Whatever. Fuck the UG, go to bisping.tv and buy a t-shirt. Although the shop's not even on yet, a couple of weeks the website will be live, okay? Bisping.tv is going to take over the world. Buy your merchandise there. Sorry John, next question.
Just send your money, send it anyway.
Yeah, whatever, yeah.
Right, Jack Sandy with Australia wants to know.
Good old Jack.
Good old Jack.
How is Jack these days? Yeah, is he well? Okay.
He'd like to know how many fights would be the perfect title run for you.
I personally believe I win this fight, I beat Akiyama. I think I'm probably going to end up fighting Nate Marquardt for a title shot eliminator. And if I beat Akiyama and I beat Marquardt or whoever else it will be, after that, I think I get a title shot. I think I've only ever really been beaten off Dan Henderson. He was the only person who's really beaten me. I had a bullshit decision against Rashad and I had a bullshit decision against Vanderlei. So pretty much apart from Dan Henderson, which was a bad loss, you know, there's no point beating around the bush, it was a bad loss. But incidentally, that was the best thing that ever happened to me. You know, yeah, of course, I thought I was invincible up until then. Clearly I wasn't, I got knocked the fuck out. You know, I went back to square one with my boxing. My boxing coach Mark Kinney has worked with me tirelessly. I've improved tenfold with my boxing. I regularly spar professional boxers and beat them comfortably. All my other coaches, Mario of course, and my Thai boxing instructor Daz Morris, everyone's working with me and improving me. But yeah, I think other than the Dan Henderson fight, I've only really ever been beat off Dan Henderson. So beat Akiyama, beat one more guy, and then it's a title shot.
Okay.
That's what I think anyway. The UFC might have something else to say.
Ian Lohora wants to know.
Lohora. Dirty Lahore.
Maybe he's from Lahore.
There's a lot of.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
There's a lot of.
Ian's not a very Indian.
There's a lot of meat on that bone. Lahore.
We'll just skip over that. He wants to know whether there's too much pressure on fighters to avoid the loss these days. Is it getting like professional boxing?
Well,
there's been a lot of talk recently about decision fighting and...
Sure. Yeah, but the fact of the matter is that it's the UFC. It's the Premier League of fighting. You know, this is the best fighters in the world. And of course there's pressure to win. If you lose, you know, and you continue to lose, then you have no place in the UFC. Of course there's pressure, but I don't think that should affect your game plan. You should go out there confident in your skill set and look to finish the fight and win the fight. Of course you can't always do that. It's brilliant to go out there and knock an opponent out in the first round and you know, knock them out or submit them and put on an amazing fight. But you know, that's not always possible. But you know, you should try your best. Turn up in shape, on weight, and look to put an exciting fight on. If you lose, then you lose, you know, and if you continue to lose, then you know you'll be fighting elsewhere. But it's the UFC; it's the best place in the world, you know. I said to Ross Pearson, who had a difficult loss the other day, I said, "Well, listen, don't feel too bad. You get all the general arseholes on the internet who talk shit about you, you know." I said, "Ross, keep your chin up, mate. You're fighting the best guys in the world. You know, this isn't a place for bums. You know, all these people say, oh, he's a bum. If he's in the UFC, he knows what he's doing. Simple as that, you know." So.
Okay.
Went off on a tangent there.
Do you find yourself, like, when you were coming off a loss, fighting a bit more cautiously next time?
I don't know. I mean, I was coming off a loss against Dan Henderson, and when I fought Dennis Kang, I was coming off a loss against Dan Henderson, and I went out there and demolished him in the second round. I got caught with a punch in the first round, so I spent a lot of the time on my back. But the second round, I went in there, guns blazing, very aggressive, takedowns, ground and pound, and finished him. So I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
Our friend Crooklyn at Tap Out Radio.
Oh yeah, good old Crooklyn.
She wants to know what your thoughts are on the Chael Sonnen situation. I don't know if you can talk about that because he threatened to bury you where you stand. If you mention his name again.
Yes. Yeah. Listen.
Not to put you on the spot.
No, it's fine. I don't want to kick a man while he's down. Same thing happened with me against Chris Lieben. When I fought Chris Lieben, he failed his drug test, and I had a classy no comment stance. You know, he's obviously same with Chris Lieben back then. I don't want to tarnish Chris Lieben. That's old news. It's very bad. As far as Chael Sonnen's concerned, it's a shame. You know, he put on a fantastic performance that night, and now, you know, in light of this news, that's going to tarnish that. He's obviously got some people close to him that are helping him make very stupid decisions. There's no point giving him shit about it. I'm sure no one feels as bad about it today than Chael Sonnen. You know, so I don't need to say anything more than that, really. You know, I think he's a great fighter, he's a great personality. I think he's good for the sport, barring the steroids, of course. Take the steroids out of the equation, Chael Sonnen's good. You know, I'd love to fight him one day.
What do you think about steroids in MMA in general? Does it bother you the thought that you'd be fighting?
It does bother me. It bothers me a lot. You know, I've never taken any performance enhancing drugs, and I don't even use many supplements. But I know there's a lot of guys out there taking them. I know there's a lot of guys taking growth hormone. I know there's a lot of guys who cycle, and it infuriates me. I'd never do it. Number one, it's cheating, it's immoral, it's not a good example to set. But guys do it, and it pisses me off.